Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Super Journey Dudes podcast, Lancer Edition. We're here with episode 7 now. Pretty wild. Episode 6. I will have to say, probably one of the gnarliest episodes of TTRPG I've ever played. Possibly. I don't know about you guys.
It was good. It was good until the end.
Let's get into the end.
Some triumphant moments.
I'm your host and GM, Chris Tung. I'm one of the co-founders of PinkCity.ca, which is an anime gaming streetwear brand from Toronto, Canada. And I play all of your allies and all of your enemies. Hopefully, more of the former this episode. We'll see.
Please, more allies.
Let's do some more intros.
I'm Mike Tung. I am the other half of PinkCity.ca. I am playing Whiskers, who is a dog-shaped retired familiar who's captain of the Hot Potato, and he's currently hurting everywhere and destroyed another mech, and just in the post-explosion mode right now.
Post-explosion. All right, Mikey.
That's what happens. You got Mikey Starhand over here, also known as Alex Seppi, illustrator, tattoo artist from Toronto, but also possibly in some trouble because hanging out with Whiskers obviously means you're going to take a lot of heat. And some shit went boom.
I mean, realistically, hanging out with each single one of you could take a lot of heat for all different reasons now. DeFran.
Yeah, yo, what's up? I'm DeFran, aka Bugaki Dingleberry, and I'm here in Big Explosion, and I'm ready to play the game.
Wait, did you introduce yourself?
Yeah, what do you do, DeFran?
Yeah, I'm an artist.
I'm a Bugaki, Bugakle.
Okay, yeah. Let's jump right into it. There's a lot to jump back into, so let's do a bit of a recap first. So last session, we concluded the epic Neon Stretch race, with which what might be one of the most action-packed tabletop sessions any of us have ever played. We saw Bugaki rip a hole through the big slit racetrack. We saw Mikey Starhand blow up Cheddar Larson's bike. We saw Whiskers sacrificing himself and throwing his death speeder at Fork and Blaze Runner, knocking both of them out of the competition, which was pretty epic. We saw Guala the Slug digging under half the canyon, only to... Sorry, not Guala. Guapa.
Guala the Destroyer.
Sorry, wrong slug. Sorry, getting the slugs mixed up. Guapa the Slug digging through half the canyon, only to be blown into smithereens by Ugly Harry and Dirty Sally's Ratmobile.
I love those guys.
Toward the end of the race. A pink fish alien named Fudomaki Slim surprised everyone by lubing up in some water and landing in third place. And then, of course, we got a really awesome victory by the dynamic duo Mikey and Bugaki as you activated your Liquid Voltron and blew past Racer G in the final moments of the race. Very, very sick. Having won first place, the crew of the Hot Potato was awarded 10,000 GP prize money as promised, and shook hands with the Fabrizio family, and then discovered that Racer G was in fact Bugaki's long-lost friend in disguise, Go-Jin Silver. He told you guys that after a fellow Jin commander, Vamir and Taurus, mysteriously died a few years ago, he feared for his life, so he faked his death and hid out in the Ghost Space Nebula, taking up death racing as a new adrenaline-filled hobby. Loose ends were tied up with Rusty, who returned the briefcase that you guys were looking for since episode 2's mission.
You mean Seven Trombone?
Yeah, sorry, Rusty Trombone, aka Rusty. And everyone had a jolly old drunk time at the Hellhole Bar to celebrate the big win.
Whiskers doesn't drink. It's okay.
Unfortunately, a messenger robot from the Skull Pounder gang revealed that Bugatti Fabrizio, leader of the Skull Pounders, was in fact a nameless client that Bugatti stole his mech from in the very first episode of the campaign, who recognized them and wanted to teach them a lesson. So the robot exploded within the bar, causing serious damage to everyone inside. Thankfully, no fatalities from our main lads, to our knowledge. However, as the smoke cleared and Bugaki looks around, he sees a motionless Gojin Silver, unconscious and bleeding out on the floor. And that's where we left off.
Oh no,
So
Gojin!
right back into it. So what we all didn't realize until shortly before recording, Mikey Starhand actually also went down to 0 HP in that explosion, which means he has to roll a d6 to see what happens. On a 6, you barely shrug off the hit and you get returned to 1 HP, like Whiskers did. And 2 to 5, you become down and out, basically unconscious, stunned, 0 HP, and you need to be essentially healed to get back. And then 1, pilot's out of luck. So let's roll that now and see what fucking happens.
4.
4?
4.
Okay, so that's 2 to 5 is down and out, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So this is how I'll narrate it. So
describe what down and out is too.
Yeah, so here it says, so for a pilot, when you are knocked down to 0 HP and you are down and out, you're in the stun condition, you remain at 0 HP, unconscious, pinned, bleeding out, or otherwise unable to act. If you're in mech combat, you're stunned and your evasion is 5. If you take any more damage, you will die. So the way I'm going to kind of set the scene right now, so we're going to jump right back into it. As the explosion goes off, the hellhole truly becomes a hellhole with smoke, debris, fire all around you guys. Whiskers, you narrowly escape death and you can barely get back on your feet. Bugaki, you seem to shrug off the brunt of the damage, but you seem to be relatively okay as you kind of clamber back up to your feet. Almost none of you can hear anything around you. It's like your ears are all ringing from like the explosion, and you just hear like muffled voices yelling all around you, just like panic everywhere. Bugaki, you look around and you see down on the floor in a pool of blood, Gojin Silver with, he's passed out. He has shrapnel and debris kind of peppered throughout his body. And the next moments go by so quickly that you guys barely remember them, especially Mikey, as you seep into like unconsciousness. You look around and you see like red and blue lights flashing through the windows and the sound of sirens. You see like just silhouettes at this point as you pass out. Paramedics running into the bar and kind of helping everyone up. And then Mikey, you just darkness. You just slip into unconsciousness. So I'll say at this point, yeah, like Mikey would wake up in the hospital, but like Bugaki and Whiskers, anything that you guys, I know Whiskers, like you're struggling to get up, so I would say like paramedics would help you up. Bugaki, anything in particular you want to do as you see Gojin Silver on the ground?
Do I only see Gojin Silver on the ground? Who else do I...
Roll me a skill check to like assess like what's around you and like, cause like I'll say there's so much chaos and smoke and fire and debris and people just like running all over the place. It's hard to really get a center.
Got a 19.
Oh, nice. You see Rhino Reynolds, that large rhino guy, kind of like shielding a bunch of the drift vandals, but like some of the minor drift vandals that you didn't really get their names, kind of scattered about on the floor. I mean, this was like kind of the after party, so a lot of the racers in here were present during this. You see mostly all of the racers in various states of disrepair as you look around. Some look knocked out and you don't know what their status is. But yeah, like everyone's kind of running around, being put on stretchers. And yeah, just like the flash of red and blue just filling the room as it comes through the windows.
Do I see Mikey on the passed out too?
Yeah. You'll see. I'll say you probably were all very close together, right?
Ooh.
More or less.
My Whisker still conscious.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
think,
Whiskers is still conscious.
Bugaki is kind of like, oh fuck, oh no, Mikey, Gojin, oh, fuck, oh goddamn.
Ouch.
And then he's
Everything hurts.
he's gonna go, oh Whiskers, are you all right? Fuck.
Everything
he's
hurts.
He's like looking around, and then he tries to like find like some tables and stuff so he can make like a contraption to carry everybody out of the bar. So I got
I would say you
Inventor
don't even have to
Create.
worry about that, as like paramedics are coming in with like stretchers and are like almost like kind of pushing you aside, like to like get to the wounded and be like, excuse me sir, and then like they're picking up Gojin Silver and stuff.
I'm trying to like take them to on the ship.
On the ship.
I don't want them to take Gojin Silver.
Whiskers is squeezing onto the briefcase because the briefcase was probably the reason why he survived with 1 HP, because he was holding the briefcase in front of him, which took the blunt of the blast. And Whiskers is just gonna radio Sweet Pea. Sweet Pea, ouch. We need a hot... Shit, what's it called? A hot exit. We need a hot exit. Please. Something happened. It has exploded.
I saw the explosion. I'm on my way. You guys weren't parked that far from what I remember, right? Like you guys are pretty nearby. So you can hear the ship coming through. Bugaki, as you even look at Gojin Silver, I'll say like, let's bring you guys on screen. I'll say like from his like the severe amount of damage he's taken, like this man needs surgery. Like this guy can't just like go on your ship and survive. Like he needs immediate medical attention. But I don't know if you guys are fucking doctors, but
I've got stay cool, but I'm unconscious.
I'll figure it out. When we play.
So tempted to get this skill patch, but it doesn't really work with
what's patch?
My character. It's apply medical knowledge.
Oh yeah, you should definitely get.
Skill
That would
checker.
be helpful.
But how would I as a character learn that though?
I could see
Whiskers can learn anything he
Whiskers
wants.
knowing that. Sweet Pea could teach him.
Yeah, I'm gonna say like the paramedics are like on the scene and like seeing how badly people like Gojin Silver and some of the other racers are. If you try to like get in their way, they're like, this man needs medical attention ASAP.
But where are you taking him? Where are you putting him? He's my friend.
They point down the road to like the OPM hospital. We'll be just down over there. And they're gonna take him to the. I mean, you could go with them.
Bugaki, you should go with him. I will be on the ship.
No, we gotta get out of here, man. The Bugattis, they're gonna fucking come kill us, man. We gotta leave the planet. I know these Bugattis. I'm pretty sure I've heard bad things. Can I roll if I heard bad things?
Sure. You could do like some kind of history check. Do you have any like history triggers?
Okay, I got a 5. Pretty sure.
Yeah, I mean, all you know is you've been told, since you've been around here, like they are the gang in charge. But you can assume being the gang in charge and like, all that stuff. They're pretty serious business.
Yeah, we gotta get out.
What to do if we leave? Then Gojin may die.
At this point, like shit is happening so fast. Like the medical team is like wheeling Gojin and several other people out, and they're even packing up Mikey at this point and putting him on a stretcher because he's like unconscious at this point.
Do I see a Fork and Blaze Runner around?
Yeah. You see kind of Rhino Reynolds get out of like his like covering position, like his big bodyguard, and you see Fork and Blaze Runner on the floor, like the shock of it knocked him on his feet, but he seems relatively okay. He's got some scratches and like his nose is bleeding.
How about Seven Trombone?
He's okay too. He's got a couple, burn marks and stuff, but he's made of metal. He's made of tougher stuff than this.
Okay, so Whiskers is gonna limp over to Seven Trombone and Fork and Blaze Runner and say, fellas, we need to go now. This is a hot exit situation. Can you please look after Racer G? We need to go.
Yeah, fucking Blazor is like getting up to his feet. He's like, yeah, man, no problem, dudes. You guys all right?
We will be fine. This was fucked up. Maybe we will see you again. Maybe we won't. But please take care of Racer G.
As you guys, I guess you guys are like hurrying out of there.
So since if they're taking Mikey too, then I'll probably go.
I don't think they need to
With the
take Mikey because
hospital.
Mikey's just down and out. He just needs to rest for 10 hours on our ship.
All right, so then I just take Mikey out of.
Yeah, so both of us will just drag Mikey to the ship.
Yeah,
and
you
get
don't
the
need to
hell
take
out of
him. I'll
there.
take that. Okay,
sir,
bye,
where are you
see ya.
taking?
Yeah, you don't need to know. Let's go.
Don't worry about it. We will take care of him.
There's so many wounded that they're just like, fuck it, and then they go to the next
Oh, a little bit of
person.
Bugaki rolled for take control of, and he just fucking takes control
Sweet
of Mikey's
me.
unconscious corpse.
Go
Bugaki,
back
as
to
you
my
leave, as you guys are like hurrying out of there, you see Gojin's silver chrome helmet on the ground.
Ooh.
Okay, I pick it up.
Okay, cool.
It's like the
you pick it
size
up.
of
You
it.
take it. You take it with you.
He drops
think
Mikey
so.
and picks up the helmet.
Yeah. As you run out of there, you remember all the good times that you and Racer G had as you see him getting wheeled away unconscious. You know, you guys had a knack for blowing things up together. So very ironic to have had to have suffered that same fate. But yeah, you see he's in the hands of.
I feel like Bugaki would still want to steal him from the hospital.
somehow gets him killed.
I mean,
I mean, you totally could.
You could. He's
Like,
in
he's just
fucked up
looking at him
condition
and
though.
he's
Like,
like-
I don't know if Bugaki
like,
is
"Ah,
a fucking
fuck."
doctor.
But I feel like Bugaki's thinking if he leaves him here, then he's gonna get in more shit from the
Well,
Bugattis.
Gojin Silver has nothing to do with you guys though.
People
Like,
don't
he's-
know that.
Yeah, he's not associated with you guys technically. So
Yeah.
All right, I'm
Bugaki just
gonna-
gets attachment.
I'm gonna leave something. I'm gonna leave like a note in
okay.
like I'm
nice.
gonna take the same picture that I have it in on my person,
Oh,
and I'm gonna write on the picture. I'm like,
Meet me in the stars.
yeah, the exact same line. Me in the stars, and then I'll
Your
write
quote?
see you again, and then I put it on in Gojin's pocket,
Okay, cool.
and I'm like,
Wow.
and then he's like, I'll see you again sometime, my friend. He runs away.
yeah. Whiskers just pats him on the back. Okay, we have to go now. I know this is very sad. I am sad.
Thank you, Whiskers.
The hot potato
Get
comes
out of
in.
here.
Augie's like, wave you guys. Come on.
Sweet Augie, we need a disguise as soon as possible, and we need to get the hell out of here.
Blip, 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 blip. He changes the hot potato sign to something different, Skull Pounder Coffee, and then ushers you guys on board. And Sweepy, are you gents all right? How's Mikey doing? He doesn't look too hot.
Like he's just passed out.
Yeah,
Aw,
Mikey's
man.
fast.
Yeah, he needs quick. I think he needs to rest or something. Or I don't know.
But
Yeah,
Whiskers
yeah.
is just gonna listen to him to see if he's breathing and check his pulse.
So how do you get a pilot out of down and out? You need
It's
to
just-
like.
It's just it takes at least 10 hours and a full repair to
use all of
cover all
Bugaki's stims on me at once.
Oh, yeah, I'll give him some
Oh,
stims.
sorry. If a character spends an hour resting with no strenuous activity, they regain half their maximum HP. Oh, sorry. If they're down and out, they recover and come back.
So
to
there
consciousness.
is something
Okay,
also
so-
called a corrective. I don't know if you've seen that.
Where does that say that?
It's in like a pilot equipment. Correctives are basically correctives gets applied to a down and out pilot, immediately bringing them back to 1 HP.
Do we have that?
Not at the moment, but
we don't
you
really
can-
need that because if he spends like an hour.
Yeah.
Mikey needs to address some demons, anyways.
Oh yeah, so if a character spends an hour resting with no strenuous activity, they regain half their maximum HP. If they're down and out, they
You're
recover and
doing it
come
again.
back to consciousness. So he just needs to rest for an hour.
Okay, you're on the Zuzu voice right now.
Alright.
That's funny.
Okay, yeah, Mikey's currently passed out. As you guys, where are you guys headed?
I think Silent X, right? Back to Hopscotch.
Yep. You're still on the voice.
What the heck? Sweet Pea, set a path to Hopscotch and Cylon X.
You got it, darling.
Wait, hold on. I don't know. Let's look at this briefcase before we do that. Let's look inside and just
Oh, yeah.
see.
That's true. Okay. Let me
Maybe,
see.
Before, as you guys like kind of put the briefcase on the table and are about to open it, beep, 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 you guys get an incoming transmission from someone.
Oh god.
just ignore it. Let's
Sweet
go open
pea.
this.
Sweet Pea, maybe you can answer this. I don't know.
Seems to be coming from an Osmanthus Jones.
Who's that?
I
believe
believe
that's
that's the tree fella from the race.
Oh,
Tree fella.
yeah.
One that
got
got blown up with the shotgun.
Okay, should we answer it? I don't know.
Sweet Pea, can you take a message for us and say that we are busy?
Yeah, no problem. Will do. You see her, she gets on the line with him, and anyways, you guys continue what you guys are doing.
All right, I'm gonna roll.
Wait, I want to hear. I want to hear their conversation. Can I?
Oh, okay, yeah. If you want to hear you want to listen in while he's leaving a message.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you just hear like, hey there, hon. Sorry, the crew of the Skullpounder coffee truck is no longer cannot be reached at the moment. Can I please take a message for you? Happy to do so and pass along the info. And yeah, you see the treant. If you're familiar with D&D lore, he's like it's basically an ent, like a mini ent, but he's got like yellow flowers on him. But this time, you see like kind of in the background, the chaos of the hellhole. You kind of see he's like kind of close to the scene, and like sirens everywhere. And you see Osmanthus Jones kind of flash a badge to Sweet Pea, and he's just like, "Listen, I heard what the robot said, and I won't ask any questions. But I know if the Skull Pounders are after your crew, that's bad news. If you're a target, your best bet is to get off Zerf ASAP. Don't even try to get revenge. I mean, many have tried and failed miserably. You're gonna need an army to breach the Fabrizio estate. I'm just warning you from one racer to another. I've been working undercover for several years. Do not fuck with the Skull Pounders. They have seemingly infinite resources. But
Wow.
they do not have much jurisdiction outside the Ghost Space Nebula, so if you can get out ASAP, you can avoid a lot of trouble. Right now you're on their home turf, so you could please let the crew know to, just get out and save the city a whole lot of trouble. Yeah, no problem. I can pass it along right away. Thank you, sir. Sir, your name was? Osmanthus Jones, ma'am. And then yeah, that's the end of that call.
Wow, Bugaki, what is going on here?
Yeah,
damn,
you've
that's
learned that
nice of
Osmanthus
you.
Jones is an undercover cop, I guess.
Yeah, that's a great reveal that Mikey won't know.
He wakes up. What did I miss? Osmanthus Jones is a fucking rat. What? I trusted him.
God damn it! My network.
Okay, Bugaki, I see what you mean. Maybe we should not give this briefcase back.
Yeah, what's in the briefcase? Can
All right,
we
I'm gonna
open it?
roll a hacker fix.
Yeah, sure.
Go.
Oh, 12 plus 4 at 16.
Oh, hell yeah! So this is a hack, right?
Okay.
Yeah. For what seems to be a very hard, code that or like system that Seven Trombone and who
Yeah,
had it
so-
previously.
So you see, Whiskers gets like a one of those like light visors that goes
Yeah,
across
yeah,
his head, and then his tail is like kind of open at the top, but then like a little like machinery thing turns into like a little key, and then he just fiddles around with it and then unlocks it.
Are you guys like kind of like in the atmosphere of the planet now? Like you've kind of exited the city?
I think we're just kind of
Yeah.
driving towards Cylon X, but not in blink space yet, trying to figure out what to
Okay,
do.
but you're in like space.
We're in space
Yeah, we're
right
in
now.
space.
Okay, yeah. As you guys pull into space, Bugaki, you see outside the window the Skull's constellation of Ghost Space Nebula.
Oh my god.
Which reminds you of the photo that you just left behind. And now it all
Oh.
makes sense. You see the exact skull as you pull out into the atmosphere, and you see the stars kind of forming the skull.
I get it.
A little too late.
The stars.
All right, so open
yeah.
the briefcase.
So as you open the briefcase, a bit of fog comes out. Everybody roll me like a perception check of some kind.
And I wish. Can I use spot for this or not?
Sure. What does spot say?
It's spot details, objects, or people.
Oh
that are
yeah,
hidden or
absolutely. Yeah,
difficult to make
yeah.
out.
That works for sure.
Oh, that's only 8.
What are we rolling for?
I wish I wasn't unconscious.
Just to see, looking inside the briefcase to see if there's any like fine
Because
details of anything.
I got
Bond
a
it still work
20.
while I'm unconscious. You got a net 20?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I got
Mikey,
a-
I
I
guess
got
you
a
can't
nat
roll the
20.
0. Oh shit, nat 20.
Oh, wow, nice.
Yeah, I'll say at first you open the briefcase and you guys see nothing there. It's completely empty. But you could have sworn there was some weight to it, Whiskers, as you were carrying it. So you kind of look around and you feel actually, you like put your hand in there and you kind of feel something. And Bugaki, you can actually, because you communicate in hums apparently.
Oh, yeah.
You hear the hum of something that's on. And Whiskers, as you like kind of reach in and you fiddle around, you can feel like a belt, and you realize that you're actually touching an invisibility belt that's turned on.
Oh.
Yeah. And something like this, I would say, Bugaki, with a nat 20, you can instantly book that this kind of tech is worth well over the 400 GP reward that you have remaining. However, do you want to sour your relationship with Hopscotch Broomabum for
Holy
invisible
fucking shit!
belt?
Forget about fucking hopscotch. This shit is way better.
What is our relationship with Hopscotch? Like, have we worked with him for years, or he's just a
No.
random person
You
Hockey
just
knows,
met
or
him
what?
that day for that gig.
Oh yeah, screw it.
You know, whatever he's paying us is not worth the trip. That guy's trying to fuck us over.
To be honest, if we could have more jobs in this area, then maybe this would have been worth returning. But since we need to get out of here or else we might be hunted down, then let's go somewhere safe.
Who
Yeah, where should
wants,
we go?
Who wants to hold on to the invisibility belt?
I feel like it's either me or Mikey, to be honest.
We're on Mikey's unconscious body. Throw it on him.
I don't think it's an actual item, but if you want to add that to your inventory, you can add an invisibility. So yeah, I'll say as like a quick action, you can turn invisible for an hour.
That's just a
Oh,
player
that's
thing,
sick.
right?
It's a player thing. Yes, not a mech thing.
I kind of want that.
I mean, honestly,
I'll
you
use
guys
it.
can like,
I'll use it one time.
yeah, you can like swap around and like, alternate who uses it. I mean, you have one belt.
Well, I mean, I think Mikey has Act Unseen or Unheard +6. Oh, geez. And take someone out +6. What the heck?
Yeah.
Yeah, as
Yeah,
if
I
he
think
even
Mikey's
needs it.
set
He's
up.
already
Already-
invisible.
Yeah,
Mikey's invisible.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean,
But I don't really care who has it, but I would use it one time.
yeah,
or
I
something.
don't need it. It's okay. But anyways,
So,
let's not decide this right now. But
Okay, I'll take it.
Sweet pea, where is a safe place for us to go at this time?
I mean, I'm not too sure. I think your friends at Fort Borg actually might be the safest point right now. 7 Trombone. I mean, that place is pretty fortified. At least to recuperate for a couple days.
But Fort Borg is in this galaxy. Will they find us?
I'm not sure. It's very possible. Maybe give give Rusty a call. He might have some other fortifications around the star system. You know what? Would you like me to place a call, Whiskers?
Yes, please.
All right, I'll do that.
So Whiskers is telling her to give her a call. He's like playing with the belt and just like very distracted.
Yeah, Augie's like, oh, where'd you go? Oh, there you go. As he like actually finally get back on the ship too, like Augie's like pointing at like the absolute wreckage of all of your mech. He's like, Whiskers, how many times do you have to completely destroy your mech?
Sorry, Augie.
I'm gonna have to dig into this prize money to get these back up and running again, but it's gonna take me a couple days.
I am sorry. Ever since Whisk died, I can't stop destroying mechs. I don't know.
It's all right. I'll try to work on stuff to keep you a little on your feet a bit more.
Thank you, Augie, and thank you, team, for keeping me on my feet. I would be dead by now, probably.
Hey, Whiskers, that was real noble of you, jumping in front of that big truck. That's why we won the race. And, I think me and Mikey speak for both of us when I say that, we won the race because of you, Whiskers.
Yes, that's probably true, but, it was very satisfying to shut that guy up. Damn.
That was one hell of a race, I tell you. I've seen one or two neon stretches in my life, and none were as exhilarating as that one. So kudos to you guys, and congrats,
thanks
boys.
to you, Augie, for that liquid Voltron.
Yeah, well,
it was crazy.
It was always on my bucket list to put some liquid Voltron in something.
That was wild. That was wild, my boy.
Yeah, put it there, buddy. It's like already a secret handshake. Yes. You get through to Rusty. Holy shit, guys! What the fuck happened? I heard about the commotion down the hellhole. I'm just a little scuffed up. But how are you guys doing?
I think we are being hunted. We need somewhere to hide. Where can we go? Quickly.
Well, shit. Coming back to surf is definitely. You don't gotta tell me where you guys are, but coming back to surf definitely not in the cards. I would say, but if you're in trouble, I got your back. The Skullbinders have some pretty deep pockets, and the blink gates in the whole star system, the whole of Ghost Space Nebula, basically, are bought out by the Skullpounders, and they monitor them pretty closely. So. They'll get that defense array to blast you out of the sky. I actually have a private link to a private blink gate on the underbelly of Cylon X. Could probably get you guys out of this star system and to somewhere safe, if that's what you guys are looking for.
That sounds a lot better than getting destroyed by a defense array.
He sends you guys coordinates to like a far, side of Cylon X, where it seems pretty unpopulated. We can I can get the folks over there to send you guys over to another star system somewhere else to lay low for a bit while the heat cools down over here, because it's pretty they're everywhere. Let me tell you, they're everywhere.
Thanks for letting us know, Rusty, and thanks for being a great teammate. It was a pleasure working with you.
How do you guys feel about going to Earth? You guys ever been to Earth?
I do not think we have. What is that?
It's literally the exact opposite side of the galaxy. It's pretty far out. It's if you try to lay low, that's a good place to do it. It's a little tiny planet. Not too much going on there. But I've got some friends who run a safe house down there where you can recuperate and maybe do a couple gigs, get back on your feet. I actually have a friend out there who needs to make a delivery. Maybe you guys can, do me a bit of a favor.
A delivery?
Yeah, the payout could get you guys back on your feet. I think it's pretty good.
How much we talking here?
I think what they told me is about 4K GP.
Do they have places where we can repair our mechs?
Yeah, they got a whole garage. As he does say 4K GP, actually, Augie's like looking at the mechs and he's like, yeah, about that prize money, I'm gonna need about 4K to get these up and running again.
Oh God.
Hey, this stuff
Can-
doesn't
can we
come
get-
cheap.
Can we at least get some more beans, some more cans of beans?
I am sorry,
Guys,
guys, for destroying another mech.
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. But
The
can we
safe
get
house
some
should have, you should
can
be
we
able
get
to get,
shopping?
you should be able to get all the stuff you need down there. They got some shops. They got, Earth is a pretty cool place. They got
Oh,
everything.
okay.
Yeah. But yeah, let me send y'all the coordinates to the private blink gate and get y'all sorted. Anything
That
else?
sounds good. Thank you for your
Oh,
help.
thanks, man. I
And you guys take
appreciate
care.
it.
And I don't want to see you guys for a while. It's dangerous out here. Maybe a couple months at least or something. I don't know.
We hope to race
Yeah.
again for you, but probably not for a while.
I mean,
Yeah,
hey,
don't-
it's always
don't
next year.
worry,
By then,
man.
you should chill out down here for a bit. But
Yeah, don't worry. Next time we come back, we're gonna destroy the Bugatti family.
Oh, I'd love to see that, brother.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry. We'll meet again soon.
All right, take care,
Blow
y'all.
them all up. All right. Yeah. See
Thank
ya.
you. Take care.
Thanks
Bye for
again.
now.
So you guys get coordinates to a private blink gate. Yeah, the far side of Cylon X. If you guys want to head there.
All right, let's go.
Sweet Pea, set a path for this private blink gate.
Yeah, you guys use your micro blink drive just to get over to Cylon X, to the far side of it. Anything you guys want to do in this downtime for now?
Well, how long has it been now? Mikey's probably coming back.
Before Mikey
in
comes
between
back.
planets, probably not long, just like a couple hours if even. But so he's probably still
like
fast enough.
Well,
I'm
Mikey
putting
comes
like a
back in an
can
hour.
of beans. I'm putting a can of beans under Mikey's nose and like trying to get him to wake up.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, if an hour passed by, then I would say, Mikey, you kind of come to. Yeah.
Well,
whoa.
Whiskers and Bugaki are probably just
No
like
beans.
just sitting right over his face with, with a can of beans, just waiting for him to get up.
What the fuck happened?
Mikey, welcome back. We are safe. Almost.
Oh, my head.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
a lot
Mikey.
of
Last
shit
thing you
happened.
remember, you passed out in the bar.
What the fuck happened?
There was a big explosion. The fucking Bugatti family. Don't even get me started on it.
The Bugattis? No.
The Skull Pounders are after us, and we are making a hot exit out of this system, currently en route to a private blink gate on the other side of Cylon X, and we are going to Earth. Have you been to Earth before?
Can Mikey roll?
Yeah, roll me just like a flat
Investigate.
roll.
I got a 5.
You've never been.
Oh, my head still hurts, dude. I can't talk that much right now.
We also
On
got
what
a new
planets?
toy. Maybe this will wake you up.
And I throw
Whoa.
the belt on him.
Hey, whoa! What is this? What the?
Press
Yeah,
that.
that's it.
Is this,
Invisible.
You put it on and zoom, you disappear, Mikey.
is this the invisibility belt? Oh my god. Honestly, I gotta get knocked out more often.
Do you know where we got this from, Mikey?
What?
This was from the briefcase. LOL.
You opened it?
Yeah, that
God,
guy.
God,
Yeah.
I missed out. You know what? Maybe I shouldn't get knocked out.
That reminds me, Sweet Pea, can you please block
Shit, what's the name again?
Hopscotch's number from dialing us?
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. No problem. Wow. that's enough. Yeah, you're gonna make, I guess.
Yeah, just put like. Can you put like an answering machine saying we moved locations? Something that'll.
Yeah, I'll
Something
say
else to
the
do.
crew of the Hot Potato have disbanded and they are no longer part of the ship. Something like that.
How about you say that the crew of the Hot Potato was destroyed on
Shit, I keep forgetting his planet names. What
On
were we just-
Cylon We were just
No,
on
we were-
Cylon.
we were on
Zerf.
We were on Zerf, right?
You're on Zerf, yeah.
Zerf.
Can you just make the answering machine say that we were destroyed on Zerf?
Wait, then, so who made the answering machine if you all were destroyed?
You made the
Skippy
answering
is
machine.
still
I'm
surviving.
okay, yeah, I can run with that. I'm a rogue AI, just traveling the universe on a ship all by myself. Me and Augie.
Yeah.
No one needs to know about Augie. Don't put
Yeah.
that in there, please.
Sounds great, boys. Yeah. Cool.
Augie's our national treasure.
So you guys arrive to. You see like it is a blink gate, but it looks very rugged and like very haphazardly built. Even like the gate part of it, it's like bzz, bzz, bzz. It's like kind of like glitching every once in a while. But it looks sturdy enough to go through. It just looks like it's not official, so it's a little rickety. And you see a little bronze dragonborn there, a kind of wiry little dragonborn greeting you, and he's just like, "Hey, you guys are Rusty's friends."
Yeah.
Yes, we are actually part of the Teeth Greasers, so we are more than friends.
Yeah, I got instructions to send you guys over to Earth. Is that right?
Yes, but no one knew that this happened.
Then I wink.
He winks right back. All right, that'll be 500 ahead.
We were not told that this would cost money, but
How much is 500 ahead?
You know, I just almost lost my head. for what
There's
we
4 of
asked
you, right,
him.
with Augie? 4 total.
hold on a minute. Sweet Pea, can you please call Rusty?
Oh, I already talked to her. This is discounted from 800. It's usually 800.
All right, just pay them, man. Let's get out of here. Pay
Okay,
them, man.
let's get out of here.
So that's
Okay,
four
okay.
500s. So okay.
We
Okay.
got the money. All right,
do the
you know.
math. So we go from
Okay, I won't
10K.
tell nobody. This is untraceable.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. So he puts in the coordinates that Rusty gave you guys to a city on Earth. You see, bloop, bloop, bloop. You see, he's putting in coordinates to a city called Grangornak on Earth. And that's where you guys are headed.
We have 8,000 left in savings.
Yes.
What happened to the stuff we had before the 10K?
We have
like
495
400.
spare change.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I did mention that once you guys get to the garage and start building your mechs out again, that'll cost like 4K as well off what you have remaining.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you guys enter the blink gate. Works fine. Just like any other blink gate, the little bronze dragonborn waves you guys off. It takes a couple hours since you guys are, transporting to the other side of the entire star system, the entire galaxy. If you wanna look at the map here, you're going all the way from Cylon X all the way down to Earth. Then right here at the bottom left.
Oh,
So how
What
would
a
this
trip.
look in terms of like, are we just like going straight, or do we have to bounce blink gates or something, or?
You can go directly via like a large blink gate. You couldn't do this via your micro blink gate, right? But yeah, like
Oh, I see.
to
yes,
you,
gotcha.
the ship is like just going really quickly through this like almost like portal like tunnel.
Mhm.
But it's not like zipping and turning and stuff. Like you're going through blink space, which is like essentially a different dimension, I guess.
Is this Blink Place Blues right here?
Woo-hoo!
doo-doo-doo.
You guys blink over. You guys blink over the atmosphere of Earth, and you see like this green planet with like blue in it. I mean, essentially what Earth would look like from space. As you guys head down toward the coordinates, you pass over like a rich, technologically impressive civilization. You see greenery, mountains, tall buildings, and almost an air of magic all around you. You feel,
Mhm.
and yeah, this would be as if like like for a viewer, like Earth, like 100 years from now is probably like what this Earth kind of looks like.
This is like Avatar or some shit. Like you get there and there's like magic and like creatures and stuff, like high technology.
Well, you guys are going in particular. You guys approach Grangornock. You see a pretty well built city. There's a lot of concrete, metal. It's a city, so not too much nature around these parts. You get to a point that's just outside the city where there's like an unassuming little factory looking building. It looks like an abandoned factory. And this is kind of where in Grangornock you've been told to go.
Coordinates to go to. Okay.
Yes, yeah. Well, you guys lower the hot potato, and you see this large, like really large, person approaching you guys. Give me like a history check or some kind of lore check.
I gotta investigate.
I just put 2 points into investigate myself because it seems to be the one thing that we need in this team. Oh,
I got a 20.
4.
Mikey is the history guy. He knows everything. Even though you've never been here, Mikey, you see this guy and immediately you know he's a Goliath. He's essentially a giant. You know that Earth, the mountain people here are generally giants, and so you see this tall figure approaching you, tall, really pale, thick jaw, a scar over like half his face, and like a black robe draped over his whole body. But he's so tall, it's almost like just like a curtain. You know when Batman has his like cape like draped over, it's just a black tower almost.
I got a silhouette with like a little chin.
Yeah, it's just like a black silhouette with just like a head. Basically, is what you see. He comes up to you guys. Do you guys exit the ship?
Well, can we talk to him through the ship before we get out first?
Sure. Yeah, he like waves down at you guys.
Hello, we are friends with Rusty. Nice to meet you.
Are you like blaring this over the megaphones?
Yeah.
He's just like he's mouthing something. You can't really make out what he's saying. And he's
Mikey's already Mikey's kind of like getting ready to get out to talk to a Goliath. He's getting really excited to meet a Goliath and real, because I feel like Mikey would have only have heard of this through like some sort of like book he read or something he found.
Yeah.
But he's kind of nerding out right now. He's like, holy fuck, a real life Goliath. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm barely awake. What am I wearing? I'm still wearing the outfit from last night.
Well, you're how many hours has
soaked
it been?
in blood. I'll say you can get your full 10-hour.
Okay, so it's been a 10-hour trip. Okay, cool. So we're all back at full then, basically.
Yeah, and I'll say Augie has done some repairs, enough to at least dismantle the busted up vehicles and start to get a skeleton built for like your mechs in those 10 hours.
All right. Okay, so I guess we land and we get out and say hi.
Cool. You see like 10 feet tall, towering over you guys. Reaches like a big, thick palm out to shake your hands. It's like, hello, I am Kane. You are Rusty's associates, I presume?
Hello, we are friends with Rusty and are part of the Teeth Greasers, and we actually just won a race for them. My name is Whiskers. I am the captain of the Skull Pounders coffee truck here. Nice to meet you.
And then I just give him one of my little paws, which is like the size of like half of his pinky.
Congratulations. Listen, I heard you are staying here a couple of days. I'm gonna cut straight to the chase. You have a couple of days, but I do need a sensitive shipment delivered to a small mining group up in the Archon's moon. Just to keep them happy. You guys can rest here, recuperate, and in a couple of days, that's if you guys could help me out. Rusty mentioned that you could do that.
I got your back, Kane. You're a pretty cool guy. Quick question: How do Goliaths survive on this planet? What do you guys do for like food and stuff? Like, I'm just fascinated. Honestly, I've been reading about you guys for years now.
We just eat regular food.
Like how
I don't
big
know what
is
you're
your
asking
food?
by that.
How big is your food?
Oh, we just have to eat twice as more as everyone else.
I gotta see one of your dinner parties. That's all I'm saying.
It's quite a bit of upkeep, for sure, yeah.
Yeah, I like to meet you as well. How you doing over there?
you're like
Like
barely
tiny
above
hand.
his shin. Yeah, you're just so tiny. Oh, almost stepped on you there. Hello, sir.
Well, no, I'm hard to miss. On my planet, I'm the
Interesting,
tallest
because I almost
guy.
missed you.
It's like I get it being big, because I am like the tallest guy, like among where I'm from. So like, I get, I know how you feel being that tall. So nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Anyways, do you guys want to write this down? I don't know how you guys keep track of information, but I have some details for this job in a couple of days. I might as well tell you now so you can think on it and plan.
I am keeping a mental note. Please continue.
So you're going to meet one of my associates, Solomon Jenkins, up on the Archon's moon.
Solomon Jenkins?
Solomon.
How do you spell that?
Salman, or Salmon.
Salmon
Jenkins.
Okay.
This is going to be a bit of an escort mission. The payout is about 4,000 GP. Basically, I'll need your... he kind of looks at your ship, not really seeing any mechs. Your mechs... I'm working on it. Don't you worry. I'll get these up and ready. Yeah, I'm Augie, by the way. Hi, nice to meet you.
We had to turn them into death racers, but they are mechs. Don't worry about it.
Anyways, you will need your mechs to accompany my freighter. He kind of points to this large purple ship with like two large... It's like a long ship, long thin ship with like two huge engines on the back. Kind of points to it. The Gungnir. You see it's like much larger than the hot potato. It's built for like large shipments, but you can imagine like it's there's a lot of cargo, which is why he needs to use his ship. It'll not fit in the hot potato. The paths between Earth and the Archon's moon are sometimes filled with asteroids that you have to destroy, or sometimes deliveries get ambushed by space pirates. So we just need an escort since this freighter doesn't really have robust weapon systems.
Okay, we can do that for sure.
And this here is my colleague Umbra. Like out of the ship, you see this black Kalishtar woman. So Kalishtar is like those dream people. They basically look human-esque. This black woman with leather crop top, leather skirt, leggings, like tall combat boots, and like a fishnet long sleeve over everything. She has like a studded choker and like piercings all over like her nose and ears, like heavy black makeup and like big hair with like a neon green highlight around it. She kind of like pokes her head out of the ship and she's like, "Hey there, strangers."
What?
How's it going?
Name's
Hello.
Umbra.
You're not
Hello,
as big as your
Umbra.
associate.
Not many people are.
Hello, Umbra. My name is Whiskers. I am the captain of the Skull Pounders coffee truck here. Nice to meet you.
Kane like resumes talking to you guys and just like, anyways, you guys can rest a couple days, get your mech situation sorted, and I owe Rusty from before, so I'm happy to have you stay here and use our garage. If you guys need supplies, the Gork and Gek traveling general store is just down the street. Gork Nazbuli and Gek the Cook. They are a traveling merchant group, and they're in town, so might be worth checking out.
Gork and Gek.
Gork and Gek.
All right, yeah.
Gork
Let's
and
pick
Gek
it up. I don't know, bro.
traveling. What?
Traveling general store.
Traveling general store. Okay. I want to ask Kane. Is it Kane? Cane?
Cain.
C. Oh, okay.
Kane.
Is that a biblical reference?
Everything is a biblical reference.
Everything comes from God.
Here on
Kane,
Earth.
do you run a company or something so that we can change our ship to match yours?
I don't run a company. I just, like you, I change constantly. Easier to avoid detection that way.
Augie, can you just make our ship look like his?
Sure, no problem. I'll put like Earth Depot or something on the side. It's like a purple, like kind of similar to his purple ship. You see like a purple sign, the hologram switch. Earth Depot. Yeah,
Great.
hopefully that's a real company somewhere on this giant planet.
Okay, now I am the captain of the Earth Depot. Thank you, Augie.
If you guys, I'll come along with. If you guys are getting some supplies over at the general store, I could use a thing or two.
You want to come on a shopping trip with us?
I haven't gone shopping in days.
Hey, let's go.
Plus, I'm gonna need some parts because I need literally every useful part on these mechs is destroyed.
As long
So,
as you cover the beans.
how much spending money do we have? Because I feel like every time we get money, we lose it for some reason. Sorry again.
We've got around 8,400 and some GP. We should be fine.
Augie
really?
takes
Really?
like 4K of it for the ship repairs. I'm gonna need this for the ship for the
Oh,
mechs.
come on, Augie.
Can you just front
Hey, this
that
is me
for
working
once?
on a budget, all right? I'm working with scraps over here.
All
right.
Yeah,
And
fine.
listen, he like winks at you because I've got some cool ideas for the next upgrade. Now
Yeah,
we've got a
you
bit of
never done me
moolah.
wrong. You
All
never
right,
done me
just
wrong,
give my
Augie.
mech some flames, and we'll call it a day.
You always do a great job, Augie. Don't worry about it.
Cool. You guys head over to Gork and Gek.
There goes Mikey's new pair of pants.
Yeah, let's go.
Cool. Yeah, down. So like you're in this like abandoned factory almost. That seems like a bit isolated from the rest of the city. But as you get into the city, like down the road, you see like kind of on the street almost this pop-up store that like looks like it's like folded out of something. But it's pretty sizable, like about the size of a room. And you see a tall, pale green orc and a little dark green goblin. You see the orc is like, "Hello, welcome to Gork and Gek's Traveling General Store. How can we help you? I'm Gork and I'm Gek."
Hey, yeah, you guys got anything special?
All these little shelves kind of unfold, and you see like a bunch of you see like correctives, which can bring people back up from down and out. You see a couple frag grenades. You see patches, which are basically healing kits. You see stims. You see thermite charges. You see a cool like collar-looking device, and obviously it's like the rations and other things. Anything you guys looking for in particular?
Yeah, I think I want to get some stims.
Oh, a gentleman of fine taste.
Yeah, but I guess do I get new stims every, like, how does it?
I
is
think
it
you've at this point used all of them, right?
Yeah,
Or
but
no,
do
you
they
used
get
two of them. You
replenished?
used two of them.
I
So they
used the
get
chip
replenished
one, and then
Yeah,
you
yeah.
used the rage one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but do
So
they
you
get
have two more?
replenished like every
No,
day?
they get replenished when you buy them.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
Hope
get
super
some stims.
stims.
Yeah, give me two juice stims.
Oh, juice is my favorite. That'll be 50 GP each.
So how are we gonna do this if we're, how
Well,
are we
Mikey's
splitting
It's
I
a
mean,
pool. I'll
Sappy's-
just keep track of
Yeah,
everything.
Sappy's keeping track.
Are we
I'm
splitting
I'm
it?
the. So you got how many did you get? 4?
I got 2.
You got 2 stims, so that's 100.
It's 100 GP.
I'll take that from our change. So we got.
Yeah, you guys mind if I
395.
get some stims? I mean,
Yeah,
you can have
Feed your
some.
habit. Feed your habit.
Hey,
I
why
like
could
it,
one
my
just get
friend.
2 when you could get 3, 4? How about?
Yeah, I don't need it now.
I feel like there's nothing I can say to stop you from buying stims, and hey, you like stims, so why not? We have the money now.
They get me juiced up.
I know, you enjoy being juiced up.
And that's good for battle,
It's good to
That's
be
good.
hydrated with juice.
Gorknaz Bully kind of notices Mikey's like a little bloodied up, and you guys look a little scuffed up. Hey, if you fellas need some firepower, we've got some explosives over here. If that's your jam.
Actually,
Yeah.
I was looking for those correctives. Maybe we should get like 3 of them.
No, you can't go wrong with these correctives. They'll get you right back up.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah.
How much are correctives?
400 GP each.
Wow.
I mean, they're basically a revive.
Yes, let's get 3 of those. 1 for each of us, just in case.
400 each.
Yeah, so it's 1,200 in total.
Yeah, while you guys are figuring that out, Augie's like, yeah, I'll take this piece, this part. This will be good for the mechs. This, and he's using up that money.
Ooh, this one, that one.
Yeah, can I check out those explosives you got? You were talking about?
Yeah, we've got frag grenades, we've got thermite charges, we got your dealer's choice, right?
What's a thermite charge?
Thermite charge is basically a remote detonation. You could blow something up from a far ways.
Yeah,
something
that's
like
what
that.
we want. Yeah,
That
guys,
is-
we want that, right?
That's
Right,
good.
we are-
That sounds like a good time to me.
Yeah, how many you
Frag
got?
grenades are
Good time.
just, straight up just fire in the hole,
Yeah, I like to blow stuff up from a distance. How much are those?
Thermite charges are 120 each.
That's not bad.
That's not bad at all. It's a pretty good job.
Maybe
Hey, you
get,
can't
like,
get better prices at Gork and Gex, eh?
All right,
Yeah,
I
we got the
believe
best
you.
prices in town, and we move towns quite often.
Why do you move towns?
Well, well runs dry, you know what I mean? Gotta restock,
Yeah,
move around, keep it fresh.
Should
That
we get
makes sense.
three of them?
3 for how
I
much?
feel like maybe 4, so we can do like 1 in each corner of a room or something.
Wow. He's really thinking
We
ahead.
get like 3 each. We all get 3.
Each of us get 3. If anything, each of us gets
3?
2.
So that's a lot of thermite charges.
Okay.
Oh,
I think let's just get 4 in
120.
total. Let's get 4 in
I
total.
feel like you're the thermite guy. If anything, let's just get.
The thing
Let's
is,
just
I like to
basic.
blow stuff up. All right.
can blow stuff up at a distance. This is just if we
You know
were
what?
to
I'm
like
getting 10.
infiltrate somewhere.
I'm getting 10. I'm getting
How
10.
much? How much are we spending right
No,
now?
that's too much.
Well, because the
That's too
thermite
much.
charge, it only is doing all.
I think it's
affected
3
characters-
energy AP.
Yeah, it's 3 energy AP and 10 energy AP to objects. So it's
But
not
I have
that
this
much.
thing. I have this thing, Inventor Create, so I could like put them together.
I'll allow you to
Get a
do more
big
damage if you
explosion.
combine more together, with your
Oh,
inventor
yeah.
create.
Cool. So
I like
yeah,
that.
we'll
Yeah,
give it to
I'll-
you.
I'll just get like maybe like 5, or
5.
because if I put them all together, then how much damage would that do?
Well, I guess that's a GM choice, right? Or a DM choice.
Yeah. Well, what would be the rules on like putting them
Maybe like
together?
a 2D whatever. Instead of a 1D?
Yeah, I'll say like you can like add the damage, like for what, like how it's like a quick action
Or you
to
can add
detonate.
accuracy.
You can add the damage together for each thermite charge that you combine. How's that?
Oh yeah. So okay.
So
Yeah.
that's
So
just like
then
adding HD. 3.2 is what we got left.
All
All
right.
right.
May I? He like kind of holds up this collar-looking device, this like piece of tech. May I interest you in a Proso collar? It's slightly used, but it still works just fine.
What is that?
Proso collar basically, you can disguise yourself with like a hologram. Basically, like you put the collar on, and like it will a hologram like a different like face on
You can look like a different face.
and it can change your voice, but like it doesn't stand up to like close inspection, but it's essentially like casting disguise self, basically.
Yeah, that sounds
That could
pretty
be
cool.
useful
I kind of
for-
want one.
Both of you,
Get one
royalty.
if you want.
Yeah, how much are we talking here?
Oh, this one's a bit lighter to use, so what do you think, Gekka? Yeah, maybe about 600 GP.
That's a little bit. That's a lot. How about we work something out here? You know, can I try to like?
Hey, these are already the best prices, alright? So,
hey, there's no wiggle room over here.
yeah, you wanna do some kind of charm or
You got a
persuasion?
+2 for
Yeah, I
checks,
want-
right?
Hey, listen, these are already dirt cheap. We have
Oh, this is
nothing
the
but
charm.
maggoty bread for free stinking days, alright?
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, we're running low on money too. So you know,
as Augie deposits 4,000 GP into.
yeah, look, you
Right,
guys
right,
just
right.
made $4,000.
Now you're running low.
Yeah, you made $4,000 off us. You could cut us a little deal on this.
How much do we have left?
We have 3.2 thousand.
Oh.
Well, not counting our change. Currently.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, our change might just keep us.
You want to roll something?
I get 2 accuracy because of
Yes, you're bonded.
Mikey, right?
Yeah, but Mikey, how are you?
Hey, Mikey, help me out here.
How are you helping this this bartering? This
I'm like, because obviously I feel like I can take one of the sales assistant's attentions, whoever I think is the smarter one, and I'm gonna take him away for a second and just kind of talk about like pistols and stuff. Hey man, Gek, can you show me around these your pistols? Yeah, I'm a bit of
you're
a,
talking
I'm
to
a
the right
hardware
guy. I fucking love pistols. Let me tell
I'm a bit
you.
of a hardware guy. Yeah.
Yeah, I see the piece you got right there. Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah. So yeah, we go off onto the side and kind of show him my mech stuff. I kinda show him my gun.
Whatever worked. I got a 12 because
Okay.
that helped
With the
me.
bonded.
I got a
Nice.
7 + 5, so like that's the only reason why.
All right. I mean, since
Exactly.
you've been shopping, yeah, you just you spent quite a bit
like,
here.
yeah.
I could do
400, you know.
400. Yeah, 450. 450. How about 450?
Oh, right.
Just got it straight down the middle. 425.
Hey, how about 420, eh?
All
I'm
right.
throwing a doobie here too, but yeah, just
Yeah, okay.
for the hell of it.
And 420 and a $5 tip. Here you go.
hey, that's what I like to hear.
That's amazing.
Cool. You can part ways with
We're now at
420
2,000.
GP, and you now have a Prazo collar, so you can throw that in your inventory.
Amazing.
All
Beauty.
right.
How much are patches? Gorg?
100 GP each.
Let's get 2 of those.
2 patches.
Patches, so it's in the 200. Also,
you can never get enough of these.
All right.
How much or do you have mag clamps?
Active mag clamp.
You see Get kind of digging through all the junk in the back.
Yeah, we got mag clamps.
Mag clamps are what do? They make you
You can
Mag
walk
clamps,
up and down.
basically, you can attach to any surface, especially in
I
zero
have that
G.
on my mech.
Yeah, you have one on your mech, but this is for
You
pilots,
can get
so
little
we
pilot
can
ones. It's kind of cool.
we can walk on walls.
oh, that's cool. Yeah. Yeah, he pulls out a bunch of mag clamps.
Yeah, I got a person's worth of mag clamps for about 100 GP each.
Do any of you
Per
want
person.
mag clamp too?
So it's like a set of 4 for each limb, I guess. I guess Bugaki would be 6. But for each person, yeah, it'd be 100 for mag clamps.
I definitely want some.
What do they do exactly?
They help you hold on to surfaces.
you can walk on
Yeah,
walls.
You can just
Hey,
hold on to
listen,
me while I
This
walk
shit's
on the
pretty
wall.
good. This shit's pretty good. I was on the 30th floor of a building, and then, I'm banging some dame, and then her fucking husband comes in, and I'm like, fucking shit, I got these magnets. I climbed down the side of that 35 building. Whoa, wait. Made it out of my life. This shit's useful.
That is very inspirational. I think that we are sold.
Mikey's already
All right,
putting
yeah,
his
I'll
on.
take
She didn't tell me she was married, alright?
I'll take some mag clamps too. Yeah,
Right.
that sounds
All right, so
sad.
that's
3 mag
300.
clamps.
You all got mag. You got the rest of the campaign. You guys just walk on walls.
Guys, mag clamp up. We gotta go.
yeah. Oh
Mag
shit!
clamp
There's no exits. Go up.
And like sounds like
clamps
the
on.
consumption cups, like they're popping off the walls and shit.
That's amazing. Okay, yeah. I mean, that's pretty good. Pretty good.
Hey,
Pretty good haul.
pro tip. You're out having drinks with the lads. You put one of these on the wall. You got a fucking drink holder right there. Very flexible.
These guys,
Wow.
very, very
there are so many
innovative.
uses.
Good sales.
Yeah. Anything else you guys want?
We're at our last 1.7K.
Oh wow, you guys
Oh
are
no, that's
burning
good.
through the
That's-
money.
I think that's good.
Yeah.
For,
Can we get a couple cans of beans? What's the best bean you got?
Actually, we just sold out, but we just sold out of beans. Sorry, it was a dwarf.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, the dwarf and they bought them all up. Said he couldn't get enough of them.
What?
course
You
they
got
couldn't, they're fucking
anything to
beans.
eat? Got some jerky or something?
Yeah, we got jerky. We got jerky. Yeah.
Fine. All right. Well, take
Those
some
would just
jerky.
be like considered rations, but yeah, you guys can get some food. They got some cold food. They got some hot food. They got some dried food.
Oh.
Yeah, you guys can get some rations for like 20 GP.
I'll take that off our
Last you a couple meals.
Actually, you got any soup? Take some soup.
we should get like a week's worth of rations then. That's like 100. That's like 140 GP then, right?
I think in D&D it's 10 GP for a day. Is that what it is? No,
Per person.
something like that. I'll just say
Wait, rations is not 10 GP.
no.
a day.
Yeah, that sounds too
It's like
expensive.
it's
That
like
sounds too
10 like copper or
for a
something.
month
day.
or something. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I'll say you guys 20 GP can last you like the month.
All right, let's do it.
of rations.
Get a huge.
But these are
box
like
of
these are like
jerky.
just like
Yeah.
like air dried shit, canned
Yeah,
stuff,
that's-
canned fruit, canned fish. You guys got soup and Gex like,
No, you don't want the soup. You don't want the soup.
Oh yeah, trust me. Is it,
No,
is
you
it
don't
bad?
want the soup.
Yeah, that means I
You see-
want it. He takes some soup and he
I think
starts
that
like
means I wanted
yeah.
to.
Bugaki gets like dirt, like soil from the ground and like grass, and just like whatever he can grab, he's
And
throwing
mixes
it in
it
the soup. Oh, perfect. Oh, it just reminds me of just like home. Everybody else throws up.
yeah.
No, Whisker
I
just died
mean-
down for it.
One man's treasure, right? Or one man's trash, whatever they say.
So
It's
pretty
not
good.
like my grandma used to make it, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, well, soup's so fucked up there ain't even a name for it. It's just soup.
cool. Anything else you guys want?
That's pretty good.
I think we cleaned house.
What about like a gun for the ship? Do
Another
they have
ship
any
gun.
guns? Like a ship gun?
They don't really have ship guns, but they have stuff that can help with boosting. They have stuff that can help with armor. But this stuff's pretty pricey.
Wait, from
Ah.
Orc and Gek or somewhere
Yeah,
else?
because they have like mech parts and ship parts.
Oh,
Yeah.
How much is pricey on?
if anything,
8K
armor.
pricey.
Yeah, I'll say for like
how
to
much
get
is armor?
like to get like 2 armor, that'll be like 8,000 GP or something. Like this shit's
Okay,
expensive.
yeah.
Yeah. Ship stuff is pricey.
We gotta win 3 more races, guys.
Yeah, but it's like good quality stuff.
We could steal it.
You want me to wait?
Steel
wait,
armor. That's a whole situation.
This is like plating
fine,
for a
let's
whole
go,
ship. I don't know if you can just put that in your pocket.
Well, could you steal pilot armor?
I mean, try.
Do they have
Oh yeah,
any?
we got that in.
We already have
You know,
stuff though. We don't.
You guys really gonna
Exactly.
do
That's just-
Gork and Gek dirty like that?
I'm just doing insight to further my goals eventually. These candidates aren't quite the ones.
Well, you do have an invisible
Yeah.
belt now.
Not these guys, but I was about to bust out the invisible belt. But next time, all right. Yeah, thanks, Gork, Gek.
All right, we'll see you later. Yeah, I heard every word of that. All right.
Thank you, Gork and Gek. Maybe we will see you in another city one day.
Thank you for shopping at Gork and Gek's Traveling General Store, and hey, we'll see you at the next one.
Beautiful.
All right.
So you guys head back to the abandoned factory. I'll say you guys can rest, recuperate, get back to full HP over like 2 or 3 days. Augie, starts making the repairs on your mechs. Finally, when he's done, he kind of comes to you guys. And he's like, okay, so, Birdie, pistols didn't seem to be doing too much, so I've equipped some more tactical knives, which can now be shot at range. So that should be more useful. And I've installed, it was actually cool that they had one of these, but they had a Jaeger Kunst 1 system. So I installed that into the Birdie, and should give you a lot more slick maneuverability on the battlefield, and you should be able to scan the surrounding terrain and take advantage of it. So make use of that for sure.
That sounds great. Thank you, Augie.
Mikey, the Starfang, since, it seems like you like to stay at range, don't want you to get hurt again, so I've installed a Nexus drone port, so you can do all sorts of wacky stuff with drones and nanobots and the like. Right now I've got a Sentinel drone in there, which can, automatically take shots at nearby enemies and cool stuff like that. So, hopefully that'll help, divert some of the attention on the battlefield.
And hopefully not so much of a target.
Yeah, exactly. The Dong Blaster, Bugaki. This thing.
My boy.
This is a piece of work. This mech's only getting beefier and beefier. Let me tell you, it could definitely take some damage, even for nearby allies if you're fast enough.
You can do some damage too, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah. I also noticed you take a lot of heat, so I installed an auto cooler. That can clear up any of your heat if you don't take damage, move, or exceed your heat cap for a while. The auto cooler will set in and clear your heat. Pretty nice with those paired with those explosive vents. Woo-wee!
Oh yeah, just blowing flames out. You know how it is.
You love to blow shit up. So I've added a couple havoc charges into the mix. Basically they can be used as napalm grenades or napalm mines. Gonna cause a whole lot of fire damage if that's what you're looking for. So,
perfect. Yeah, you installed that flame blaster.
Flame blaster? No flame blaster this time. Is there a flame blaster? You wanted a flame blaster?
I'm pretty sure there's a flame blaster. Should have put a flame blaster. Did I tell you to put a flame blaster?
Yeah, you didn't tell me to put a flame blaster.
I'm pretty sure I put them.
Well, now we're out of money, so I can't get you a flame blaster.
Oh yeah, the napalm grenade. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, I'm a pro, right? Yeah, I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
That's my dude. Sometimes I heat it up a little too much, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, it gets a little hot. I've seen it. I've seen the heat.
I like to get it hot. Mikey knows I like to get it hot.
I've seen it.
Sometimes it gets a little too hot and I need to turn it down a little bit,
I've seen the trouble you get up to.
It's not, it doesn't make me any less of a man that I use auto cooling. Okay, I just want to put that out there.
I'll just say before like a couple days go by and like your mechs are fully back up. I'll say like after a day, you get like a ping from Fork and Blaze Runner actually.
Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna say in these days, I wanted to just monitor the airwaves and see if there's any activity from the Skull Pounders and also anyone looking for a Bugaki.
Roll me, like an investigation or like some kind of skill check to.
I'm gonna do investigate. 13.
Ooh.
Yeah, you pay you pay some close attention to the news, the radio, what's being said. The thing about stuff happening in the Ghost Space Nebula is the rest of the galaxy doesn't really report on it because it's like all crime shit. You don't really hear any news on the front of Bungit Macaroni's search for Bugaki. No updates on that. But the only thing that you see is it's reported that an explosion went off in the Hellhole bar, and that several people were killed in the explosion, including a few of the nameless drift vandals, a rowdy roach, the purple tiefling that was rolling up. Yeah, he passed away in the explosion. And the rats, 2 rats.
Oh no!
Yeah.
no.
Everyone
I
else
like
seemed
those
to get
guys.
away with just injuries. Fudamaki Slim was on the scene. He seemed injured, but everyone else seemed to be okay. But yeah, over the next couple of days, obviously everyone is healing. But those were the fatalities that day. That was the only like thing that you really heard in the airwaves. However, yeah, Fork and Blaze Runner pings you guys. Anyone who's answering?
All of us, I guess.
I guess,
Right.
yeah.
Hey dudes, hope you guys are keeping safe out there. Not gonna ask where you are, cause you know, the less I know, the better, right?
Hello, Fork and Blaze Runner. Nice to hear from you. How is Racer G doing?
A little bit of bad news, gents. Gojin Silver is still in a coma. Hasn't woken up yet. Seems like, according to what the nurse said,
He sounds like he's like reading off something.
shrapnel punctured his left lung and seems to be digging closer to his heart every time he breathes. They need to conduct a surgery, but it costs about $8,000. We've got the 5K of Gojin Silver's winnings that we're gonna use that toward the surgery, obviously. But if you guys can come up with 3K somewhere, Racer G could really use your help.
We just finished spending.
Damn.
Fuck,
Maybe.
man.
I just bought fucking beans, dude.
We bought a
You
lot
guys
of
will make
beans.
4K after this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
he needs
yeah,
the money
you know what?
now, though.
It's pretty funny the timing of our shopping spree in this car.
How much you guys got right now?
Just a little over 1K, 1.7K.
Alright, how about this? You guys send me half, you guys send me 1.5, and I'll front the other half and you guys pay me back, alright? Because this shit's serious, like, he's gonna...
Hold on,
he's
hold
only
on
gonna
a
get worse.
Wait a second. How do we know you're not just making this up?
I mean, honor amongst vandals, am I right?
Yeah, we don't
Wait
even
a-
know you, man.
No, you don't.
We
You don't
just-
have to trust. Here, listen to the nurse. He's telling the truth.
Is that a real nurse?
Yeah, you
Was
see
that
like a
a
little
real
Haragon woman, like a little rabbit.
Yes,
Let me
yes,
talk.
yes, he's telling the truth. I swear, he's telling the truth. You don't have much time.
I
We need to
do.
conduct the surgery
I do.
now.
I do believe you, but is 7 Trombone there?
He's not here at the hospital. Why would he be here?
Oh, we asked him to also take a look after Racer G.
Oh, he's been in and out, but, busy guy.
Yeah, but guys, anybody want to read a situation
I can,
over here?
I
Sure.
can take someone out over the call.
And let me yell at you so loud you die over the phone.
My eardrum.
Yeah.
Tinnitus.
Yeah, roll me something.
I only have investigate. I don't have read a situation
thought you-
anymore. But
What? You got rid of it? What?
yeah, for killing potential.
Oh, that's hilarious. So just okay. I mean, I will roll straight.
Oh,
Only 6.
I got a 7.
Oh, I got a 19.
There you
Oh,
go.
what are you rolling?
For
Just to see if
reading,
he's straight.
reading a situation.
Yeah, I
What's
mean,
his-
based on everything you guys have
manifest?
gone through, Bugaki, and everything that you guys have talked about, and him, his
Yeah, we can see he's in the hospital, and there was a nurse.
yeah, he does seem to be telling
Is
the
that
truth,
a
and the
scene?
nurse is like does have an urgency to her face, being like, "Yes, we need to do the surgery ASAP because the more he breathes, the more the shrapnel's digging into his heart area because it's punctured his left lung already."
It sounds like you guys are trying to take our 1.5K. All right. Is that a
I
set?
mean, I wish things were, I think there were different circumstances. I'd already fork up about
Look, we
$10,000
got
for my own homies.
How do we link this? How do we link this?
I don't know if
over
you
to,
guys
like,
heard, my boy Rowdy Roach, he didn't make it.
I did.
Oh man, I'm sorry to
I am
hear that.
sorry.
Yeah, I
hear
gotta,
that.
yeah,
Hey.
it's,
You
Hey,
made
pretty
man,
rough
please.
out. We're pretty low morale right now, but,
Just make sure Racer G makes it, all right? Or we're sending you the money now.
All right,
And,
no worries. Next time I see you guys, no rush. I know you guys gotta lay low for a bit. $1.5 grand. I'll fork it up. Fork it up. For now. Cause
Hey, I'll just raise your fault when I see you.
you guys are some. Yeah,
How about
hey,
that?
how about that?
Thank you, Fork
I
and Blaze Runner.
appreciate it. I appreciate it, man. Hey,
You are an honorable man.
thank you.
Thank you.
He nods, goes to the nurse, delivers the news, and you guys can sort out that situation. Golden and Silver will be undergoing surgery over the next day.
Oh,
Crazy.
But he's okay. They did like convey to you that he can be okay after this.
many blessings.
He just may be in a coma for a little bit.
Fork and Blaze Runner, is there any Skull Pounder activity or anyone asking around for us or anything weird like that?
They've been asking around for a hot potato. They've been asking around for a little blue creature. They've been asking around for a human and a little bug. All traveling together. Great thing about the Ghost Space Nebula, there's a whole lot of that everywhere. So I think you guys lay low for a little bit. You guys could probably get back here. A couple weeks, maybe a couple days, maybe a couple weeks.
It probably is not
back
that
on that
simple,
racetrack.
but okay. Thank you for letting us know.
As long as you don't, as long as you maybe avoid Zerf, you could probably hit up Cylon X and Munchipur and that kind of stuff, in those places.
That sounds good. Thank you, Fork and Blaze
Just
Runner.
don't step on Skull Powder territory and you'll be good.
Okay, will do. Thank you.
Cool. Anything else you guys want to do before the mission?
Let's fucking do the fucking mission.
We
to
need
the
our mechs for this
moon!
mission,
So,
right?
what?
We need our mechs, right?
Yes. So basically, what you guys are told is you guys are escorting. So basically, you'll be like on the outside of the ship, either tethered or your mag clamps or whatever the case. And you're basically escorting the ship and making sure it gets to the Archon's moon safely.
Okay, so we're gonna be in space for this mission in our mechs.
Yes. You can equip the.
Okay.
Yes, you can equip the.
Augie, since we will be in space, can you just switch the
God damn it! I just put the thing in.
can you switch the zip lines for the module?
Yeah. The things I do for you boys.
We love you, Augie. You are a good boy.
Hey, Augie, you're appreciated. Put it there.
Augie, I got you a couple of beans, homie. Just take a nap. Have one of those after.
Kane approaches you guys on the day, and she's like, "You guys are looking good. Wish you guys luck. Make sure you bring my ship back in one piece." You hear Amra. She's like, "Hey, I'm one of the best pilots on this side of the Shlomaway Galaxy. You got nothing to worry about. Hey, listen, boys. The Gungnir doesn't really have a weapon system, so I'll focus on the flying. And if you guys can take out any asteroids or bogies in my path, sometimes these deliveries can get a bit hectic. So I really appreciate it."
Don't worry, I got you covered.
Got a lot of firepower for you.
As you guys, Bugaki, as you say that, she like winks like, "Thanks, sugar."
No problem.
We don't really have a weapon system either, but we are the weapons.
That's how it usually is when you're on a budget.
When she winks at Bugaki, his like green skin turns red, like bright red like a lobster.
Yeah.
only on his cheeks.
Yeah.
Hey, you feeling all right? You feeling all right, hun?
Oh yeah, no, I'm fine. It's just a natural reaction. Us Bezettite, you wouldn't understand.
You take a stim early or something?
Yeah, Umbra's pretty cute.
here.
Imagine. You ever watch X-Men Evolution?
Yeah.
Like the goth rogue in that show. Imagine that outfit, but instead of like the sheer top, it's like fishnets, and then she's like gothy, but she looks like Misty Knight. Like she's black and has like big hair, but with like neon green highlights.
That's cool.
It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty
Oh, yeah.
cool ass.
Before we go on the mission,
Bugaki, can we take a look at Reeser T's helmet? It looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, let's check it out.
it's
I
gonna,
forgot about that.
it's gonna roll a spot. See if I can
See if
spot
you can see
anything.
anything.
No, I only got an 8.
Yeah. Let's see what I got.
It just looks like a cool helmet that he used for racing. It was a
Sick
cool
helmet.
chrome helmet that had like a cool voice changer in it. You do see it. It has some
I
like
got
cool.
that 12.
Oh, cool. Yeah, Bugaki, you kind of see like when you put it on that it actually has like you can see like not like stats, but like you can see like it points out like little details about things. Like it has a system in it.
Oh, cool. It's
Like
like,
you can't see like say you're in a
fully,
battle, you can't see like a mech's HP, but like you could see like if you look at an ally, you could see like ally like abilities and stats and like stuff like that. Like it has like a HUD.
That's cool.
it's like fully covering Bugaki's entire
Yeah,
body.
it's like his full top half of his body basically.
Yeah, this is kind of cool. I mean, Mikey, you're probably the only one that could use this, or maybe Whiskers, but yeah, you want this helmet? It's got stuff in it.
I don't think
You say that, and all you guys hear is, "You want this helmet? It's got stuff in it."
Hey, who said that?
Yeah, I'm in
Yep.
here.
Bugaki's comms.
Yeah, can't you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
You're coming in different. I don't. You might be on the wrong feed, whoever you are. You're climbing up
me
our
lift-
lines here.
Help me lift this helmet off my head.
Help me lift this helmet off my head. Yeah, you take it off. Easy Bugaki.
Yeah, you check this helmet out. It's kind of cool. Mikey,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
might want it.
I mean,
I don't
maybe
know.
I'll take it. Let me take a look. Ooh, holy shit! This is why we're having our time. Fucking Racer G.
So you guys take off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the Gungnir, or on the Gungnir, I should say.
Oh, we're
So
we're
I
not
am
on
on
our
Nick.
own ship. We're on the Gungnir.
You're on the Gungnir, yes. Yeah. The cargo is so large
All
that you
aboard the
can't fit on
Gungnir.
your ship.
Wait, can we? Oh, interesting. Wait, do we still have Sweet Pea and Augie supporting us?
Augie can come on board with you guys. Sweepy can you can bring her in a chip,
Yeah. Okay.
put her in the system. Yeah.
Is the ship flying beside us?
Well, look at it's quite spacious in here. I'm liking all the space in this little ship. It's nice. I can get used to this.
Well, we're
an
probably
upgrade.
standing on the ship, right?
Yeah.
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 We're on the outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are on the outside.
So where's the ship? Like, where's our ship?
back
You
in
can
the-
leave it in the garage of the
Okay.
Like where Kane's at.
where
Sick.
Kane's at.
I don't know. How
I mean, this is no
comfortable
crime planet, so it should be.
I don't really feel comfortable with that, to be honest. I feel like we should take our own ship and be on our ship. and escort
I'll
them.
say the cargo is so large that you could actually probably fit your ship in the cargo. Maybe.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah. Let's do that.
Yeah. As like a little drop ship, a little
yeah,
escape
yeah,
pod.
yeah, just in case. Just in
Yeah,
case.
the Guardian is quite huge.
All right,
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nice ship. It kind of reminds me of, the Navy ships of Bazento. But they're actually the some of the most exquisite ships in the galaxy. And
You're such a ship freak.
Hey, they're mined and built by the dwarves of what's that planet that they're from?
And what'd you do with all the ships? Did you blow them up?
the dwarfs are from Dude.
Oh, they're from Dudrin. Yeah.
Dudrin.
Yeah. Is that right?
Dudranium.
I'd love to see a ship like that someday.
Oh yeah. There's none of them anymore because they won't pay.
Wow.
Yeah, I heard about that on the news. I'm sorry, Sugar. That's a pretty rough time for your people.
Anyways,
She kind of pats you on the back.
Wait, does she know who he actually is?
Not to your knowledge. Sorry, I don't know if I got y'all names.
I am Bugandi,
Johnny.
Faber, Castell.
All right. You are?
Well, I already introduced myself, I think.
Yeah. Mikey.
You can call me Bikey Barman.
Yeah, that sounds like a real name for sure. Yeah. Hey, no worries. Umber ain't my real name either. So
Well, why do you have to disguise your name though? Because you're already dead, right?
Yeah, no, but just in case.
You're just playing along.
I've never been to Earth before.
Yeah.
I want to have a little fun while I'm here.
Yes, my fake name is Whiskers.
all right, fellas, you
What's
ready
an
to take
X?
off? Let's get out of here.
Let's get that money.
The engines of the Gungnir fire up, and you launch toward the moon. Kane waves you guys off, and you guys start on a pretty uneventful journey for the first little bit. I mean, you guys are just going through space. There's a couple asteroids here and there that you guys blow out of the sky as they approach. Nothing too crazy. While you guys are traveling, you guys hear on the radio, actually.
This just in. We're getting reports that the new union has announced its plans for the next quarter. With the Dingleberry Accord dissolved, Progmaster Theodore Evilheim has expressed interest in increasing new union presence in other parts of the galaxy. He detailed preliminary plans to divert some of their resources to the planet Doom in the Altair San Guillermo star system. With conflict potentially on the horizon, Dudanium, which can only be found on Doom, is predicted to be a valuable resource. Cleric of Defense Brick Balmer announces that preparations are already underway to mobilize some of the new Union fleet to reinforce Numba, the new Union military space station in that part of the galaxy. Meanwhile, Joseph Bezos has begun a campaign to cleanse the Necrom disease from Bogogo, bringing ships and extermination squads into several Bogogo villages. As of yesterday, the surrounding areas surrounding the Gogo Bobo tree have been locked down. More on the story after the break.
Oh man. Honestly, guys, I think that we gotta go to Bogo Gogo. And
I don't want to
I
let
got a
Joseph
bad
get away
feeling.
with this.
Yeah, it sounds pretty urgent.
Hey Mikey, tell me everything you know about Jeff Bezos.
Jeff Bezos? Who's Jeff Bezos?
Who's Jeff Bezos? I ain't never heard that name before.
What's his name? What's your father's name?
You want to know about the Bezos line? Today's the day, huh? Today's the day we go through the whole roster? Is that what you want to know?
I just want to know what's going on in there, man.
I've got intel for you, my friend. I've got intel for you. But what they've got going on your planet is not good. It's not good at all. I've got to tell you this, okay? Jules Bezos has been working away at a lot of things, as you know. And if you know anything about my history, that's what I've warned you about. You know exactly what's happening on Bogogo.
I'm afraid I don't know enough as I want to know.
They're gonna glass you.
Wait, what do you mean glass?
The planet's doomed.
Why? Why would they do that?
Think about Exopia. Think about all the other planets.
Why would they want to glass Bogogo? Nothing. Bogogos is so nice people. Tell me.
For now, it's about jurisdiction. It's about ownership. It's about owning the planets. It's about rescaping them. It's not about who's on them or what they're doing. It's about the new union. It's about the empire.
And why are they on Bogogo? And what are they doing there? And
It's a fake virus. It's a plot.
Bugaki, as you ask that, roll me like a skill check, like just like a history check or like an insight or something. Because that saying that reminds you of something.
Is it 11?
As you say, like why Bogogo? You remember at that meeting who stood by your side during that meeting?
Bogogo.
Who was your number one ally during all of that conversation and even the resulting war from it?
The Bogogo, but that couldn't be. Oh my god!
It hit you like a brick.
They're gonna fuck up Bogo Gogo, and it's all my fault. I have to save them.
Hey,
Guys,
We
We
fought
need
in
to
the
put
war
together.
for a reason, but now it seems like that is being undone. Wow. That's sad.
fuck. Guys,
Bugaki,
we have to
you know
do
I'm here for you. Any way I can stop my family, you know I'll do it for you. But we've got a mission currently, and we're gonna burn through this quickly. And we're gonna get our dues done, and we're gonna go straight to Bogogo.
So,
those Bogo Gogo, they've
Wait a
always been
second.
there for me and my family, and I gotta go. I gotta be there for them. And I appreciate you helping me out with that, cause this Phasos, who knows what kind of damage they're gonna do, and they're gonna continue to do.
Hey, Bugaki, look at me! There's no going back.
What are they
Too
doing?
late when you show up. What are you gonna do if you're too late when you show up? You're not gonna
What
lose
do I
hope,
do?
are you? You're not gonna lose hope, are you?
There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do.
You're not turning back on me again. Alright, we're doing this together. Look at me.
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm just a failure.
As the ship is sailing through space, and like Umbra is hearing all this, she's like,
No, she's definitely not hearing it. No, these are private calls for sure. She's not hearing all this. Come on.
Fellas, I don't know what's going on with back there, but you guys are a pretty interesting bunch. How'd y'all meet?
Not now.
Really,
Now's not the right
shit
time.
on back here.
it's a long story, but I just have to say,
And then I turn my comms off so she doesn't hear.
you guys are my only family, so I will go with you to the ends of the galaxies to face whatever you need to face and do what we need to do.
I appreciate that, Whiskers, and you know what? Both of our fathers would have done the same. Just not your father, Mikey, but all of our fathers would have done the same. But I know that Mikey would do the same.
Yeah, so I would say that we're probably all like Whiskers is in Birdie, and Birdie is on top of the Dong Blaster mech, which is
Yeah.
outside, and then Starfang is probably like right beside too, and we're all just like outside in space, just like talking and having a moment.
While
Yeah.
the mission's going up.
yeah, the ship kind of sails through an asteroid-filled part of space. You guys are shooting something like
Yeah.
that.
Bugaki's having this emotional moment while blowing up asteroids because
Yeah.
he's like the only one who can do that.
Hey there, Mikey. Mikey, I noticed your arm. What's the story behind that? What happened?
Funny enough, it actually has to do with Jules, my father. The man of the hour.
Wait, isn't Jules your mom and Ben is your dad?
Sorry, Ben.
Yeah.
You're telling that to Umbra?
Wait. Well, did she hear us or did she not hear us?
She's the one who's asking about your arm.
Yeah, but did she hear us earlier talking about
No.
Phasals?
We have our own comms for
All
sure.
right.
Okay, so
Why would it
she
be on
asked me
public
about-
comms for this?
It's funny that we had this whole conversation.
Yeah, in your
our
mech's
own
outside,
mechs.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
separately.
Mission outside.
Sorry.
We're just like silent this whole trip.
Okay, no, then I won't tell her about my father. Then I'll just say
Well, let's just say it was a little bit of a family tussle at dinner, and I ended up having to take care of myself. I don't know if you heard of him, Mr. Shine. He's
Can't say I did.
we go
Hey, I
through
know
that.
how that feels, darling. Then
Ding ding! You see her like knock on her leg, and you hear like the sound of metal.
I know how that is. But yeah,
Peace.
no, for real, you guys are a fun group. How'd y'all meet?
Well,
yeah.
The ship is my ship, and I needed a crew after my guardian died, so I met Mikey, and he became part of my crew. And then we met Bugaki, and then he became part of my crew.
That's all I say.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, honestly, whiskey kind of sums it up pretty well.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
and
yes,
I met
I'll see my
Augie,
pretty
and he
great
also
friend.
became part of my crew. And Sweet Pea has been around for longer than I can remember because Sweet Pea belonged to my guardian Whisk.
Don't forget about me.
Augie.
Yeah, I did say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. As you guys actually approach, you guys can see the moon in the distance, the Archon's moon. You just, Umbra's gazing at it, and she's like,
Well, ain't she a beauty? I'll never get used to that view.
Umbra, what is the story behind this Archon's moon, and what is happening here?
Well, I mean, they say that the Archon's moon was, it was just a moon back in the day, but, over time, some of the elite folks of Earth, packed up and went up there to start mining it for all it's got. And, I hope maybe one day I can get off Earth and live up there with all the fancy folk. I heard, all the people are happy up there, food and drink are plenty, with full bellies all around. And a lot of rich retired folks live there the rest of their lives up there without a care in the world, So, I'd love to go there someday, not just on a gig,
Sounds like it is good to know them.
My people left the moon to go on a planet, and then these people over here leave the planet to go on a moon. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's a little crazy how things work, don't? Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's funny.
yeah. So you guys sail through the asteroid-filled space. All of a sudden, you hear in your comms a voice. All of a sudden,
Ahoy! Welcome to Flying Flyer territory. We will happily accept your cargo as a toll fee. Your cargo now belongs to Dimbledon Adams.
Who?
it says Dimbledon Adams. Anyone want to roll a history check of some kind?
I'll do
Okay.
investigation here.
Ooh,
Oh my
15.
god, I've been wrong. Oh wait, wrong roll.
I got a nat 20.
Ooh.
I got a nat 20.
Oh
What is it?
wow.
Oh wow. Yeah, Bugaki, you've heard of Dimbledon Adams. He is the pirate leader of a group called the Flying Flyers. And I'll say with a nat 20, you know that they specialize in flying mechs, space battles, and such.
Ooh.
All right,
And-
boys, we got a big problem here. Get your blasters ready.
You hear
Don't be
the message in your comms.
If you don't surrender your cargo immediately, I'm gonna have to send my mate, Jachariah Sinclair, to come collect. Jachariah? Yes, sir!
Look, listen, I don't know what the hell your name is, but you better get your shit and get the hell out of our way. Otherwise, you're gonna be very sorry.
Are you rolling a threaten?
Dimbledon,
Yeah.
I think that yes, you should come here and watch what happens.
Oh, for threaten, I got a nat 20 plus 4.
Whoa.
Plus what?
My boy.
plus 4.
Holy shit. You see you see several of the you see like coming out from behind, peeking out from behind some of the asteroids. You see a couple like sand flavored mechs with like missile launchers all stacked upon them. And you see a couple of them like pop up, and then as you say that, kind of dip back down, and then only like 3 of them kind of stay up there. And then Jachariah Sinclair, or no, you hear like a voice that's just like,
Hey! Wait, get back up there! Get back up there!
you see no one listens to him as they kind of back off.
Hey, we ain't fucking with that. We ain't fucking with those guys. Those guys seem like serious business.
You see only 3 dudes come out. Instead of a whole lot more of them.
So so what are we? Are they on like an asteroid right now, or like what are we seeing?
Yeah, so you see they kind of come out from behind a couple.
Scared the fuck out of him, right?
If you look at the map,
The three
Yeah.
of you idiots think you could take us?
so you've got the
Why don't you
Gungnir. You guys are on the on the outside. I don't know where you guys were positioned exactly, but that's about where I assumed.
Yeah, I was gonna
And then you
find
see
it,
these
but-
three kind of. One of them's kind of still on an asteroid, but these guys are coming your way. Flying flyers.
Wait, are we really this close? Like they didn't calm us from when we were further back.
They like as you were like traveling, like they came out almost like not in beside you, but like closer than you thought from behind the asteroids. So you were not ambushed, but like ambushed enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we could talk this out. I don't know if you guys want to get blown up, but if you don't care about that, then keep on doing what you're doing.
Maybe I will save everyone a little bit of time. Bugaki, or sorry,
What's your code name? Call sign again?
Spiffeigh.
Massapecker.
Massapecker, can you please demonstrate what your mech can do to an asteroid so they can see what will happen?
All right, I'm gonna blast one of the asteroids with the dong. The dong blaster comes up.
Which one do you aim at?
I would say
With the dude on it.
The one not with anybody of them on
This
it,
one?
but like just blows up one of them. Yeah.
Well, maybe he just blows up like a small asteroid or something that's
Sure, like not
You're
one.
the
I
one
don't think you
behind.
can
Not one of
fully
these on the
destroy
side.
one of these,
yeah,
anyways.
just
But
to
yeah,
show them
yeah.
what it can do.
Yeah, one of them gets fully vaporized.
Yeah, you guys still want to fight us?
Roll me another threaten or something, some kind of
Can we
other
do
skill.
it? Can you
I
do it
can
with
roll it. Take
accuracy?
someone. I can roll it. Take someone out.
Yeah, I rolled a 13.
Plus
Get to
two.
take control of the situation. So it's plus 4. So I got 17.
You hear in your comms, well, I think that was enough of a display of your power, but hey, we'll maybe settle for a bit of that cargo. How about just half?
Look, you're gonna have to start paying us.
I was going to say, what do you have? Because it belongs to us now.
You hear just like a pause as like it seems like they're like talking amongst themselves. All right, we have decided as a team that you may pass without any. Yeah, that's all good. We didn't see nothing.
Yeah,
Move
that's what
along.
I thought.
Move along.
Forget
Yeah,
about it.
that's. All right, boys, let's keep it going.
Take a walk.
So like,
God damn it.
so I guess we'll continue going, and then Bugaki will continue destroying asteroids in our way just to keep showing them what will happen.
Yeah, keep on staring.
Oh, I think we get the
directly
point. Okay, you don't have to waste your ammo. That's quite enough. That's actually this is a destruction of nature at this point. Yeah. We actually use these to hide and ambush people, so we would prefer if there were more asteroids about.
Only like 3 left by the time he's done with it.
You actually shoot one of the like larger asteroids, and you see a mech was actually hiding behind it. It just gets like it starts floating in space.
That's amazing.
Damn it! I was preparing this whole cool escort combat. You guys just finished your way out of it. Can't argue with the rules.
Out of it.
That's so funny.
You guys see out of the corner of your eye, a bit further out from you guys, one of the asteroids, jets start to come out of it as it kind of takes off, and it's like a ship almost. Like this asteroid is actually one of the ships. Until next time, you ain't seen the last of us! And you hear Dimbledon Adams, and I guess assuming that's his ship, this like asteroid with jets, takes off and leaves as some of the other flying flyers like go inside of it. off, and then they leave you guys alone.
If we
What a
see you
fucking
again, then we will be excited to take what you own, but you are lucky that this time we are busy.
Wow, I was surprised. I thought, I honestly thought this trip would be a lot more rambunctious.
I'm gonna watch that entire Bugaki flex off.
You guys are really made of some sterner stuff.
Yeah, this is a mean bug.
Yeah, that Dimpleton Adams and Jachariah Sinclair, they've been bugging any sort of freighters coming this way for a while now. So I mean, that's why we hired y'all.
Bugaki's gonna try to charm her. And,
Yeah.
yeah, you know, like I've been working out since I was like pretty young, so like I'm kind of a genetic experiment, you know. I mean, you could say that, but it's really just like I have strange genetics that make me super big. So it's kind of like I'm kind of a big deal, you know.
Yeah, roll a charm.
I'm gonna assist him and say,
What you see may look small to you, but trust me, it is big.
Do I still get bonded?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm
yeah, sure.
I'm just standing behind you, like nodding.
it's like the nodding just worked.
Yeah.
Because I got a 6 and then I rolled a 6.
Oh, wow. Okay, amazing. Yeah. She's a little skeptical at first, but then as Mikey, well, all your because you guys are outside, all of your little like heads up, like you have your little like. You know, basically, what we're seeing in the webcam.
Yeah.
And you see Mikey. You know, you see her pause for a bit, and she like looks at you, saying how you work out. So she's like,
You know what? Yeah, I can tell. I mean, you look pretty good. Maybe we could work out together sometime.
Really?
Mikey's like,
Hey,
Slow down. Slow your roll.
I don't know what to say after
Don't
this.
spend your balls. You can keep your cool guy act, Bugaki. Don't dribble yet.
I don't know. What do I say to guys?
No.
What do I say to guys?
Bugaki, bring it in. You had it. You had it.
What did I
Bring
do?
that energy. No, just keep bringing that energy. You keep
Hello? You still there?
showing your soft shell here. You're Bugaki, you're in.
Just tell her
So
that
what do
you
I
would
say?
love
What do I say?
that you would love to one day, and that you will
Oh,
call her.
yeah.
What's her number?
Yeah.
Hey, Doc, I think your comms are jammed. I didn't. Hey,
Oh
you
no,
still
sorry.
there?
Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yeah,
I
hey,
would like
you should.
to do what you were saying. That's the thing that I would like to do it as well.
so Whiskers mech like goes down to like his cockpit where he can see me, and I'm just like putting my thumbs up, and then like when he says something bad, I'm just like no. Thumbs up.
He's just looking over and winking.
I look forward to it. Whenever we get done with this mission, maybe we can exchange contact information.
Yeah, I got a gym here. If you're not doing anything later.
Wait, on your mech?
Yeah, forget about it. We'll talk about it later.
I mean, it's a pretty big mech. You could do probably all sorts of activities in there.
Yeah, Bugaki just gets nervous and just shuts up.
The rest of your ship ride goes off without a hitch.
Nice.
You guys arrive onto a with the coordinates you were given. You guys arrive onto the moon. You guys arrive to this like little mining station on the dark side of the moon. And you guys enter, and you see this like pink non-binary lizard come out. I guess you guys were told in advance what he'd look like, but Sam Jenkins comes out to greet you guys. And you see like with him are like a group of different colored Genasi here to receive the shipment.
Yeah.
You
We
guys
got a package for you guys.
you
What
guys
do we
like
give it
open
to?
up. You guys open up the gunga and you just see crates upon crates just filling the whole back section of this ship. Sam and Jenkins greet you guys.
Hey, you guys are Canes folks?
Yes, we are
Call
here
us
to
there.
escort the ship and make sure that your delivery arrives unscathed, which it has. You're welcome.
Damn, that's every last one of them, ain't it? Alrighty, thank you guys so much. Hey, you guys did great. That was probably the fastest shipment I've ever had.
Yeah, well,
Kind of-
you get a bug like this.
He goes to like inspect the shipment. He like takes a crowbar, opens one of the crates, and you see he pulls out these like big sacks of like white powder. Kind of like weighs them.
What do you got there?
Cuts one open. Tastes a little bit.
Oh yeah, this is just gonna be all the rage back on Earth. It's it's still in the works, but it's a new experimental drug. We're experimenting with processing crystals into powder. I don't know what to call it yet, but they're gonna call it White Arcana powder or something.
Yeah, right.
But it's an early version of it. You guys want to try some?
Sam Jenkins does a bit.
Oh,
I don't know. What was that? Drugs?
oh,
I've
he's a
never
drug
done
lord.
drugs. I don't do drugs. I only do stims.
No,
Bugaki
stims are
is the
drugs,
same
Bugaki. Stims are absolutely
Stims are-
drugs.
Wait, stims are drugs?
Stims are drugs.
I will say, Bugaki, I think that one drug is good enough for you right now, and that is while we have money.
Can you turn it into stims?
I mean, you can inject this stuff, but I haven't tried that yet. It's still experimental.
Bugaki.
I don't know. You guys doing it or?
Here, since you guys got here so fast, and appreciate the great service.
He like pushes over 3 crates of this stuff to you guys.
On the house. This is on us. You guys can
3
take
crates.
this.
All right, guys, we gotta
Yeah.
start peddling drugs. This is obviously where we get our money from. We're not doing any of these, okay? It's a network. We need to make the money back that we spent. Let's go peddle these drugs.
Yes, this sounds like something that we should sell. This is a lot of, what is this? WAP.
Where are we gonna
Yeah,
sell
we're
it?
still workshopping the name, but it gives you some kind of euphoric feeling, and if you've got any magics, your arcana gets a little loosey goosey, if you know what I mean.
Any negative
Oh.
side effects going on with this
Oh yeah, so
drug?
many. Yeah, a lot. Yeah. Everyone in the book.
Just making
Um,
sure. Hey,
But
you
it's still
guys
an
are
experiment.
scared.
But it's gonna be all the rage. But
Cool.
What's the
Gotcha.
point of it?
he fucked up.
Yeah.
I don't understand. Like when I do stims, I get juiced up. You know what I mean? So
Oh, this will make you feel stronger. If you've got any magic, it'll make you feel more powerful. It'll make you feel good.
I don't got magic. What's magic? Do you guys got magic?
I mean,
I have
some
magic.
people have told me I'm pretty magical, but
Yeah,
that's
I am a
Magic?
creature of magic, yes.
I've had a couple dates, but nothing special.
Augie kind of pipes in and is like, yeah, gnomes innately have a little bit of magic. I mean, we've all got a little bit of magic in us, but, I think over the years, people stopped using it as much.
Well, you know the familiar project, which is why I was created in this way.
Yeah, Umbra, like, sees all of this stuff and, like, you guys, like, talking about this, like, these drugs and, like, magic and arcana, and she's like, wow, I ain't ever really met anyone with magic before.
Actually, Bugaki, I am a magical creature. I was created from the familiar project at the beginning of the war, and the mission of that project was to find magical Jinn commanders and introduce them to familiars on my planet Zuzu and create familiar links.
Wait, so what?
You
What
like
is
the
magic?
familiar spokesperson?
I do not really know how to explain that, but I am a creature of magic, and when I was familiar linked with Whisk, I could compute things very fast and access his memories and communicate with him telepathically. I do not know how that worked, but it is magic, and it worked.
So it's kind of like technology.
It is kind of like technology in that it can do cool things, but we do not know how to explain it, and we are only learning how to control it.
You see Umbra like take an interest in like you, Whiskers, and she's just like, "Wow, so you're one of them familiars from the war.
Yes, I am a
You
retired
were fighting
familiar.
alongside with those Jin commanders."
Yes, I was fighting alongside those Jin commanders, and I have become a retired familiar because
Wow.
my guardian passed away a few years ago.
You guys are an interesting bunch. I like y'all.
Yeah, my father was a Jin commander.
Was that
Hey, he's talking again finally.
right? Which one was he?
His name was let's not get into all that.
All right, let's get back to Earth and
We keep almost
get
like
this sorted.
telling everything. We keep telling her everything.
Yeah, y'all don't have to tell me nothing. I'm just here to pilot this ship.
We're like 2 seconds away from adding her to the plot.
It is probably better that you don't know the details of where we are from, but yes, we are associated with Jin commanders, and yes, we are Lancer pilots, and yes, we can do cool shit like this.
Wow. Hey, well, let's get you boys paid.
I gotta ask you a question. Sorry. You ever know any other Jin commanders around here? Any legends of any that survived or anything?
Who are you asking,
You know,
Umbra?
That's a
Yeah.
good question. Yeah, that's a good question.
Oh no, out here, all the way in Earth, we wasn't really too involved in any of that. We just heard stories, and I've been reading books, and we learn about it in school. But it's history. But I was always kind of fascinated by the whole Jin Commander thing and the war, and the Lubian Delbar system standing up to the new Union. Thought all that was kind of neat.
Yeah.
Thank you for
It is
saying that.
neat.
It was. Many of us died to defend this galaxy against the new Union, but it seems like the Dingleberry Accords are coming to an end.
Well, we'll see. We've been pretty lucky because of that whole, because of all them Dingleberry Accords. We're lucky that all of that never made its way over to Earth. So, I think we're pretty privileged in that regard. But, don't know what's gonna happen now. But, we'll have to see.
God,
Yes, we will see.
this world.
At this point, I guess you guys are like starting to fly back. Anything you guys want to say to Sam and Jenkins as he loads 3 extra crates back onto the thing for you guys?
Yeah, where do I sell this stuff?
Yeah.
Who's
Should we
gonna
go
buy
sell-
this?
I think we have to sell this shit on Zerfer, one of the hot spots in the country.
Anywhere that, wants drugs. You can tell them it's a new thing, all the way from Earth.
We gotta
Is
get
this
it where
gonna
we get
kill
credits.
anybody?
Think about the rich neighborhoods. We
Hey
gotta
man,
go
it's drugs. You
straight
can kill
to the money.
anybody, anytime, anywhere. You don't know.
Oh man.
Is
But
this
it's worth the
stuff?
thrill.
Do people know about this stuff, or is this like some new secret thing?
On Earth, they're kind of getting out there, but I wouldn't say most other planets do. But you could sure offer tests and a little sample.
We should start giving out samples at the prey stations that they got around the galaxy. Just
Actually,
use a little samples for the Velt.
actually, we should go back to Gorkengek and see what they think.
Hmm.
And we could go see what they got values
That's
for.
true. Just sell them a big box of drugs.
We did our first quest. We bring back wow.
Let's try that.
Yeah. Cool.
All right.
Great idea. So as you guys depart and head back to Earth, Umbra's just like, so where to next, boys? You guys got any plans after this? Bugaki?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where we're going now.
Whiskers like kicks Bugaki.
Yes, Bugaki, do you have any plans right now or later today?
What are we doing, guys?
Me and Whiskers were gonna do some
Me and
overhauls on
Mikey
some.
are
I thought we're
busy.
going to Bogogo!
Yeah, no, I guess I'm gonna go with them.
What does that mean?
He's like awkwardly trying to have a date, but also has to go to Bagogo.
She hands you like a little card, and she's just like, "Well, don't be a stranger. Make sure you keep in touch. I'll be here. I'm kind of stuck here on Earth, so."
Well, bye.
Yeah, you guys get back to Earth without incident. Are you guys actually saying bye? Yeah, Kane, I guess will come out
We
and,
just and fly off.
wow, that was real quick. You guys get the 4K payout. For
Beautiful.
the smooth delivery. Anything else? Kane just like,
Gurk and Gek.
you guys are welcome. You guys are welcome here anytime if you're ever around Earth. Happy to house you.
Thank you, Kane. If we are ever in the area, we would be happy to help you.
Friend of Rusty's and a friend of mine. Yeah, Umbra kind of winks and waves to you all. She's like, Bukaki, it was a pleasure meeting you. Yeah, definitely don't be a stranger, and we'll see you around. Right, sugar? Mikey, it was nice to meet you. Kind of like shakes your mechanical hand and is just like, hey, it looks good. Let me tell you, it looks good.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
You as well.
Whiskers will give her like a paw and
Yeah, she's like, we'll be happy to learn more about all this magic stuff someday. But it's a pleasure meeting y'all. I'll hopefully see you around sometime.
Bukaki's
It was
like
nice
turned
meeting
around
you,
already.
Umbra.
Get Bukaki's full of red lobster.
Yeah.
Their full bodies turning red.
Yeah.
yeah.
She
Whiskers
called
looks
me
back at
sugar.
Bukaki. Yeah, then looks back at Umbra.
I think it is time to go now. Maybe we will see you again.
Maybe.
Wait.
The hot potato.
Well, can we fly into the city and go to?
Yeah, I'll say with a
Yeah.
successful mission though, we could do that next session. Like
Next
with a
time.
successful mission, you guys delivered the shipment without incident.
Well, I want
you
to
guys made
see
a
if
new
we can
connection.
sell these crates to Gork and Gek.
Yeah, we could do that next session.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
That's not
Yeah.
the plan.
And you guys have 3 crates of an experimental drug. And the news that shit in Bogogo is getting intense, and it might be a good
glassy.
idea to head over there soon if you guys truly want to do that.
Yeah,
truly.
sounds
I
like
feel
we do.
terrible if something bad.
Yeah,
happens.
as the sun sets, the hot potato flies into the city. For another adventure that awaits them. I don't know.
Title card.
And that's it for episode 7, Super Journey Dudes Lancer Edition.
Yes.
Fuck
Yeah, you guys
Oh, man.
didn't even fight space pirates.
That was a
but-
good, relaxing.
yeah,
Yeah.
nice chill. Yeah, you guys needed a
Coming
nice
off of being
chill.
knocked over the first hour to
Yeah.
waking up and completing a mission.
Yeah.